thank you for coming out, everyone. We appreciate you being here. Those of you that brought your own chairs, thanks a lot. We actually had them stolen last week in a freak accident. We don't want to get into that. Now, we're here to honor the deceased Mary Larry. But instead of grieving, we want to have fun with it. This is a fun roll. We've got fun, we've got games, we've got everything you want except validated parking. Please don't ask. It's getting annoying. Now, the thing about Mary was, it wasn't just that she was a person. More so, she had a personality. And when I say personality, I mean there was something about her that you can't really put your finger on unless you talked to her and then thought about it. Unfortunately, not many people did that, so that's why we're here to celebrate that memory. Does anyone have anything nice or not to say about Mary tonight?
Hello.
Hello.
I am Mr. Crenshaw. I was Mary Larry's third grade teacher, and Mary was by far the dumbest student I've ever had in my entire life. She was a knowledge vacuum. I remember her bringing down the test scores of all the students that sat around her, and eventually by the end of the class, everyone thought that George Washington built the pyramids.
Isn't it wonderful to hear a story like that? It makes you wonder, what must that have been like to know Mary in the third grade?
Mr. Crenshaw, can you tell us again how George Washington built the pyramids?
Again, Mary, George Washington was the first president of the United States of America. He lived at least 2,000 years after the pyramids were built.
All right, follow-up question, Mr. Crenshaw.
Yes.
How did he live for 2,000 years? I think my grandmother only lived to be 80.
Yes, that is how long people live, which is why what you just said was impossible. George Washington was born in the late 1600s.
Well, of course, God bless her heart, we all know the truth about George Washington. He crossed the Hudson. He had wooden teeth, which he would use to chop down apple trees. And no lie, he used to wrestle Paul Bunyan on the weekends. There's a part of me that thinks Mary knew this and would like to play coy in an attempt to bring us out of our shell so that we may celebrate the wonder of her weirdness. Now, surely that can't be the only one of us who's shared a fond memory of Mary Larry. Is there anyone else out there that would like to say some words? Don't be shy.
Mary was my sister, my twin sister, and she was the most accident-prone person I've ever met. She was so stupid she'd walk into doors when they were closed, thinking they'd just open for her. I can't believe she's gone. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We used to share a boyfriend, and now I'm turning 14 next week without my twin, and I'm gonna have to actually go to dinner with him.
Now, I often wonder, what would it be like to be sisters with the wonderful Mary? Just, what would that be like? Can you even imagine?
Hey, Sherry!
Hey, Mary!
Oh, I've been watching Star Trek, and the doors, they open, and I know they do that here.
I don't think you should try. No, stop. Sorry.
You promised me that this wouldn't happen again.
Exactly, promise. What are you gonna do? Now you've got a bruise on your forehead and you're supposed to go out with Dennis for me, so I don't have to see him. I only like it when he gives us candy, not when we have to, like, do things and spend time together.
I can't be seen like this. I can't. And you know that. And
I guess it's a good thing I stole this makeup palette at the mall last week. You're gonna have to cover that up before dinner time. Don't eat it!
Oh, Mary. You silly goose, you. Many of you know Mary had a twin sister. I did not know that until recently. I have it on good authority that they were actually co-joined twins until 10 years old, and Mary was very, very upset after they split up. Legos. 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 Not the good kind, like Egos. I'm speaking about the thing that brought our lovely Mary to her terrible, terrible, hilarious demise. Legos. And I wasn't there at that moment when she passed. I've heard the stories, you've seen the YouTube videos, there's a few TikToks, but I wasn't there. But I often wonder, about that moment quite a bit with Mary and her final moments with the Legos.
Alright. I know it's our anniversary, but I'm gonna run across this field of Lego and then go through that door. And
the door is closed.
it will open for me this time. You ready? I'm taking my shoes off. Alright?
Alright.
And these are the spiky ones
Is
too.
this how many of the Ninjago ones?
Absolutely.
Hey.
Alright, count me down.
5, 7, 2, 1. Most dangerous thing in America.
How many times must we go through this because of Legos? Some of you say we should just outlaw Legos. I disagree. I think we should outlaw the real cause of Legos, and that's children. Thank you for coming out here to celebrate this memory of our Mary. That is going to be it for tonight. However, on Tuesday, we have hot yoga. I shut the windows and turn off the air conditioning, but it's a lot of fun and quite spiritual, in fact. So, please leave your tips in the jar next to the casket, and come on back now, you hear?